Something serious is happening in New England, and the NFL can feel it in the air. For months, Drake Maye was talked about like a future project, a raw talent who needed time, patience, and protection. That talk is officially dead. As sources claim, what Maye has been doing behind closed doors and now on the field has flipped the entire narrative around the Patriots faster than anyone expected. This is no longer about development. This is about domination creeping up early. According to team insiders, Maye's command of the offense has taken a massive leap just weeks into meaningful action. Coaches reportedly noticed it first during late film sessions where Maye began correcting protections, identifying disguised coverages before the snap, and calling out adjustments that usually only veterans recognize.
Are the Colts or the Broncos going to take it? And it's all going to be because we lost to the freaking Raiders in week 1.
In this winning streak, a lot of things have happened, but one thing they've clearly settled into is recognizing, not in a arrogant way, but recognizing, oh yeah, that team across from us, they're not as good as we are.
That's when the tone inside the building changed. One source close to the staff said the room went quiet because everyone realized the same thing at once. This kid sees the field differently. Then the practices started getting intense. Defensive backs were getting burned on timing routes they couldn't jump. Linebackers were freezing because Maye was manipulating them with his eyes. Safeties were hesitating, and hesitation in the NFL equals touchdowns. Sources claim one defensive assistant admitted Maye was forcing them to invent new looks because the standard packages weren't working anymore. What made this scary wasn't just the throws, it was how calm Maye looked doing it. No panic, no rush mechanics, no happy feet.
New England Patriots team was able to say hello to the world last night, and I don't think it was just the boys on the field. Now, obviously, that's a talented young bunch. I mean, Trace Vion Henderson going for 3 touchdowns, and them being behind the left side of that offensive line, which is a rookie left tackle and a rookie left guard and a rookie running back running it in from the handoff of a second-year quarterback. It's like all the pillar positions are seemingly up and to the right for a long, long time.
The pocket could collapse and he'd still step up and fire with balance and precision. That's the kind of composure teams pray for, not teach. It's instinct, and the Patriots know it. Around the league, word started leaking fast. Defensive coordinators from upcoming opponents reportedly began asking for extra tape, not just from games but from joint practices and preseason reps. That's unusual. That's fear. As sources claim, one AFC scout said, "This isn't rookie stuff anymore. This is franchise QB behavior." Fans felt it too. Gillette Stadium started buzzing differently. The crowd reaction shifted from hopeful applause to full belief. Every snap started feeling dangerous for the defense. Every third down felt winnable. That's when New England sent the first terrifying message. The rebuild wasn't slow anymore. Drake Maye wasn't waiting his turn. He was taking it. And the NFL felt the ground move under its feet. The scariest part about Drake Maye's rise isn't the highlights. It's the film. As sources claim, opposing coaches watching tape are realizing Maye is beating defenses before the ball even leaves his hand. That's the kind of thing that separates starters from stars. And right now, Maye is living in that second category whether the league likes it or not. Film breakdowns show Maye consistently identifying pressure packages pre-snap and changing protections with confidence. That's not something rookies usually do well, but Maye is doing it naturally. He's reading leverage, recognizing rotations, and adjusting route concepts in real time. One AFC defensive coach reportedly said, "He's seeing what we're showing and what we're hiding. That's dangerous."
Then comes his arm talent, which is starting to look unfair. Maye isn't just throwing hard, he's throwing smart. Deep outs hit the sideline before corners can react. Seams split coverage perfectly. Back shoulder throws land exactly where receivers need them. Sources claim receivers are now asking for tougher routes because they trust Maye to deliver. That kind of trust changes everything. What's really shaking defenses is how Maye manipulates space. He'll stare down one side of the field just long enough to pull a safety, then rip a pass to the opposite hash without resetting his feet. That's veteran-level stuff. Defensive backs are being forced to choose between covering space or covering air, and either way, they're losing. And when plays break down, Maye doesn't panic. He slides, climbs, escapes just enough to reset angles. He's not reckless, he's surgical. Sources say quarterbacks' coach meetings have shifted tone entirely. They're no longer about fixing mistakes, but about expanding what the offense can do because Maye can handle it. Around the league, comparisons are starting quietly but seriously. Scouts aren't throwing names around for clicks. They're doing it because the traits match. Big frame, elite arm, calm under fire, high processing speed. The Patriots didn't just draft a quarterback, they drafted a problem. Defenses hate quarterbacks who stay calm. They hate quarterbacks who learn fast. They really hate quarterbacks who don't repeat mistakes. Drake Maye is checking all three boxes, and that's why the Patriots just sent another warning shot to the NFL. This kid is accelerating way ahead of schedule. Inside the Patriots locker room, the shift is obvious. As sources claim, Drake Maye didn't need speeches or flashy moments to earn respect. He earned it with preparation and performance. Veterans noticed immediately. When a rookie quarterback walks in early, stays late, and speaks with confidence backed by film, players listen. And they are listening now. Receivers are running routes harder because they know the ball will be there. Tight ends are staying aggressive through contact because Maye trusts tight windows. Offensive linemen are playing with edge because they believe the quarterback can capitalize on extra time. This isn't theory, it's behavior. That's how leaders emerge without forcing it. Defensive players reportedly respect Maye even more. They see how he studies their tendencies in practice. They see how he adjusts after mistakes. One defender allegedly said Maye learns faster than anyone in the building. That's rare praise from the other side of the ball. The coaching staff has noticed too. Play calling has opened up. Tempo has increased. Concepts that were once shelved are now live. Sources claim the Patriots are running packages they didn't plan to install until later in the season because Maye proved he could handle them now. Even the sideline energy has changed. There's communication, there's accountability, there's urgency. When Maye speaks, people listen. When he signals adjustments, teammates respond. That's ownership. That's leadership without ego. The scary part? He's still learning. Every week adds another layer. Every opponent gives him more information. And instead of overwhelming him, it's sharpening him. That's why insiders say New England isn't just building for this year. They're building around Maye long term. The Patriots locker room believes again, not in slogans, not in history, in the quarterback standing in front of them right now, and belief is dangerous when it spreads this fast. Opposing teams aren't just preparing for New England anymore, they're over-preparing. As sources claim, defensive coordinators are burning extra hours rewriting scripts specifically to contain Drake Maye. That's not normal for a young quarterback. That's respect mixed with fear. Teams are disguising coverages deeper. Blitzes are coming later. Safeties are staying high longer. And yet Maye keeps finding answers. He's checking down when needed, attacking vertically when defenses hesitate, and punishing mistakes instantly. That's why opponents are running out of safe options. What's causing panic is how little time Maye needs to adapt. If a defense shuts down one concept, he moves to the next. If pressure comes from the edge, he counters with timing routes. If linebackers sit, he attacks the seams. He's not stubborn, he's strategic. Sources claim some teams are now prioritizing ball control against New England, trying to keep Maye off the field. That's a wild strategy shift, because it means they're afraid of giving him possessions. When a quarterback forces that kind of fear, the balance of power changes fast. Media narratives are shifting too. Analysts who once questioned whether Maye was ready are now debating how high his ceiling really is. That's not hype, that's reality catching up. The Patriots aren't sneaking up on anyone anymore. The AFC has been warned. Drake Maye isn't just the future, he's a problem right now. And teams that underestimate that are finding out the hard way. The final message from New England is loud and unmistakable. Drake Maye is no longer a question mark, he's an answer. As sources claim, the Patriots have gone from rebuilding quietly to reshaping expectations across the league. This isn't nostalgia, this isn't branding, this is football. Every snap Maye takes adds pressure to defenses. Every week he rewrites scouting reports. Every adjustment he makes forces opponents to adapt faster than they're comfortable with. That's how elite quarterbacks bend the league over time. The Patriots aren't waiting for permission, they're not easing in. They're attacking windows while they're open. And Maye is the weapon making it possible. Confidence is growing, execution is sharpening, and belief is spreading from the locker room to the fan base. If this trajectory continues, New England won't just be competitive, they'll be dangerous. The NFL has been warned, and the message couldn't be clearer. Drake Maye is becoming the quarterback the league feared he could be. What's happening right now in New England is no accident, and as sources claim, people inside the league are starting to whisper the same uncomfortable truth. Drake Maye is accelerating the Patriots' timeline in a way nobody budgeted for. This wasn't supposed to be the year things clicked. This wasn't supposed to be the season defenses started sweating again when they saw that silver helmet on the schedule. But here it is.
unfolding fast, loud, and without permission. According to sources close to the front office, internal projections had Maye easing in, managing games, learning protections, and leaning heavy on the run game. That plan didn't survive reality. The moment Maye started slicing up complex looks in practice and transferring it to real games, the staff realized they were sitting on something volatile. This wasn't promising, this was dangerous growth. And once that realization hit, the Patriots stopped holding anything back. What's terrifying opposing teams is that Maye isn't relying on gimmicks. There's no smoke and mirrors here, no college-style bailout reads, no one-look throws. He's operating the full field, manipulating defenders, and making defenses wrong no matter what choice they make. As sources claim, one defensive analyst said Maye forces you to pick your poison, and then he drinks it himself. That's the kind of quarterback coordinators lose sleep over. The Patriots' offense has quietly transformed too. Route concepts are sharper, timing is tighter, the ball comes out faster. Receivers are catching in stride instead of fighting for survival. Even the run game has benefited because linebackers can't cheat anymore. Every inch of grass is being weaponized, and Maye is the trigger pulling it all together. This is the part that scares the league, because it looks sustainable, not streaky. And then there's the mental edge. Maye doesn't flinch after mistakes, interceptions don't rattle him, pressure doesn't rush him. He processes, adjusts, and comes right back with confidence that borders on disrespect. As sources claim, a veteran defender said Maye has the calm of someone who already knows how the story ends. That's not normal for someone this early in their career. Outside the building, the narrative is shifting hard. Analysts are revisiting draft boards, scouts are rewatching tape, rival fans are arguing online about whether the Patriots found another one. That conversation alone is a nightmare for the rest of the AFC, because if Maye keeps trending like this, New England won't be rebuilding, they'll be reasserting themselves. The final piece, identity. For the first time in years, the Patriots don't look confused about who they are. They look confident, they look prepared, they look like a team that knows its quarterback gives them a chance every single week. That belief changes everything: effort, aggression, execution, and mindset. As sources claim, one league executive put it bluntly, "If this keeps up, people are going to regret letting New England reset this fast." That's the warning shot nobody wanted to hear. Drake Maye isn't coming, he's already here, and the Patriots are becoming exactly what the NFL hoped they wouldn't: a problem again. For more deep NFL breakdowns, like and subscribe, because this story is just getting started.